The Product Speculator, Finding Products to Sell. Chapter 1. Products to Buy or Sell. Product Speculator Info. A product speculator is a guy or gal who both sells things from foreign countries in his home country and sells things from his country to foreign countries. He either goes to foreign countries or cruises foreign manufacturer and wholesale companies on the internet looking for two types of products. 1. Products that are common or a bit different than those in his home country that either have very high quality or very low prices such that he could resell them at home or sell directly to wholesalers and department stores, even after customs duties, for a hefty profit. 2. Novel, original, unique products that are not available in his home country but he thinks there is a market there for them. Food is very controversial. It either makes it big or it flops. Be wary of trying to introduce new foods to a country. As a product speculator, you're not really interested in setting up a store yourself unless you do it over the internet and have a catchy name for it like coolworldproducts.com. In this case, your market would be consumers for retail sales, but what you really want is retail store owners, wholesale companies, boutique chains, Gap, Radio Shack, and department stores to buy from you. If you're smart, you don't have to buy any inventory. You approach manufacturers and either ask for one of two deals. To be a manufacturer's rep for their product at straight commission. A 6-month speculation licensing deal for free at no cost to you where they give you the exclusive license to sell their widgets in the US or worldwide for 6 months with the understanding that you will hustle to sell the stuff, therefore giving them business where none existed before. If you don't pan out, the contract is over at 6 months, but if you do, you get to earn endless commissions from regular buyers overseas. They will give you a catalog and samples to demonstrate the product. For example, there was some woman in Morocco who noticed some cool looking jewelry that was selling very cheap. She found the manufacturer, made a deal to try to sell the stuff in the States, went over, sold it to a few major stores, and to this day, continues to rake in commissions by constantly filling out order forms for this jewelry for these stores every month ad infinitum. She became an instant millionaire with a couple of business deals, and every month, she faxes an order form to her chain store customers, or they fax her an order anytime they feel like it. She faxes the order to the manufacturer in Morocco, he sends the stuff directly to the stores, they pay her, the agent, she takes her cut of the check, then writes a new check to the manufacturer. Get ideas by going to foreign trade shows, locating foreign product magazines geared for retailers and wholesalers, and cruising the internet. A different direction to go with the product speculator idea is simply to observe both the world of pop culture entertainment and the world of consumer goods, both physically by going out into the world and by meticulously viewing the relevant media from your home. The truth of the world, both pop culture, fashion trend-wise, and in the world of consumer goods, is that everybody copies everybody else's ideas. When you see what looks like a good idea, copy it, build a prototype, get it out there in the marketplace. Trademarks are little things that make people pay double for common items. People pay extra for the Nike logo, for the Levi's tag, etc. In most countries outside the United States and Europe, people routinely clone these products right down to the label. There's a business in this stuff for the enterprising business person who goes to a factory in India and gets them to make him brand X clothes right down to the label, then takes the stuff to Goa, a popular beach town in India for Europeans and American tourists, and sells the stuff to them there at good prices. Chances are that nobody will ever bother him for trademark infringement. Product Finder Info. There are thousands of sources from which you can buy at low wholesale prices. Look through magazines such as Salesman's Opportunity, Specialty Salesman, Spare Time, Money-Making Opportunities, Income Opportunities, Popular Mechanics, Popular Science, Mechanics Illustrated, etc. Get the addresses from either magazine directory websites or a periodical directory at the library. Check out the Thomas Register, thomasregister.com, for manufacturers and contact them directly. Your logical choice is to contact manufacturers and wholesalers who specialize in either closeout products, liquidation products, General merchandise. Specialty items. You might be able to work out a consignment deal, you offer to sell their stuff at no risk to you. Whatever sells, you pay for by piece. Whatever doesn't, they take back. Above all, do not buy large stock until you are sure it will sell profitably. I've seen pawn shop owners and regular people find products to sell on eBay at thrift shops and flea markets. If you want to sell a product online, you have to learn to build a search engine-friendly website first. Books about new product marketing are at hashtag 658.575 to hashtag 658.8 or HF5415.15 and T212 at the library. The gray market/parallel imports. The gray market is any goods which are sold in a secondary market, not where they were manufactured to be sold in. It doesn't include counterfeiting. I'll give you an example. Suppose you're a manufacturer who sells gadget A in the United States for $200. You know Mexico is a poor country, so you offer it there for $100. Some enterprising guy in Mexico buys 100,000 units from you, then takes them right back to the United States and sells the stuff at $125, thus undercutting the company he bought it from on the retail market. A big multinational corporation might manufacture gadget X in a third world country for a few bucks and also manufacture it in the United States where it costs more to make, therefore has a higher price, but some savvy business guy buys the stuff from the company in the poor country, put it in a container, ship it to a wealthy country where he sells it for cheaper than the manufacturer does. One problem is the warranty. When you buy a gray market product, the warranties from the manufacturer probably won't cover you because you didn't buy it from an authorized dealer. Some manufacturers who can't compete with the big brands sell their stuff on the gray market in order to compete and stay in business. They flood the market and sell any way they can, even through garage sales and auction websites. Some of the big guys sell their stuff through authorized dealers and at the same time sell it through the gray market through secondary markets. The gray market is not strictly illegal like the black market is, which is selling without paying sales tax to the government. It's just selling through unconventional means like selling at a flea market or through an auction website. As long as you pay your taxes, nobody should hassle you. The manufacturer shouldn't care unless it's taking a big bite of his profit, but in any case, he's still moving his product. If you're in the buying and selling business, be wary of doing anything illegal. Also be wary that even though you're allowed to sell your products at different prices in different countries, in the United States, you're generally not allowed to do that unless there are extenuating circumstances like different production levels of different foodstuffs in different regions. But if you're selling a stereo component, it should be the same price throughout the country. agmaglobal.org/resources.html avdeals.ca/warning.htm Gray market scams. discountsell.com/graymarket.htm en.wikipedia.org/wiki/gray_economy en.wikipedia.org/wiki/gray_market en.wikipedia.org/wiki/parallel_import insanely-great.com thebesteethings.com/miscellaneous/graymarket.html tiaonline.org. Chapter 2. Find product websites. 1. Product finder websites. The following websites are a mix of informative articles about how to find new products and places to find new general merchandise products to resell, even though regular consumers can buy here too. Allproducts.com, the world's best products directory for volume buyers. Productfinder.com. Productblazer.com, this free online search engine has indexed 40,000 supplier websites. Tutoo.com. Alibaba.com. Made-in-China.com. Tradekey.com. 225-fifth.com. ToCreateAWebsite.com, how to sell a product online. 41madison.com. AWorldTrade.com. AffiliateClinic.com/find-products-to-sell.htm. agora-business-center.com/0506 ebay.html. alibaba.com. alibaba.com/today_news/manufacturers. allproduct.com, the world's best products directory for volume buyers. americasmart.com. apparelmag.com/buyers guide. asiansources.com. asiatrademart.com. aviationnow.com/wad/index.jsp, World Aviation Directory. biglots.com. bizinnovation.com. bizrate.com. branders.com. business.onehowto.com/how-to-sell/find products to sell on ebay.html. businessonlineindia.com. businessweek.buyerszone.com, business products. buyersguide.publish.com. buyersindex.com. cafepress.com/cp/info/sell/products/new products. californiamarketcenter.com. ccnow.com/sellonline.html. charlottemerchmart.com. clickbankebook.com/articles/ebay/where-find-to-find-sell-on-ebay.htm. columbusgiftmart.com, Ohio. consumerreview.com, product reviews. consumerworld.org/pages/shopping.htm. dallasmarketcenter.com. denvermart.com. digital-women.com/ebay-home-business.html. dir.indiamart.com. directionsmag.com/companies/products. daba.com/dropshipper/home_intro_n2.html, dropship wholesale products, over 250,000. .world.com, Department of Defense Buyer's Guide. dropshiptutor.com. easy2source.com, Business Directory India. ec21.com. ecplaza.net, product catalogs for importers. eindiabusiness.com. energy.sourceguides.com, Energy Buyer's Guide and Business Directory to more than 10,000 renewable energy businesses worldwide. entrepreneur.com/article/0,462,1,31996,1,00.html. entrepreneur.com/management/operations/article76156.html. epage.com/js/me/r11519/1896681.html. ephotoindia.com/index.php. ethicalconsumer.org/magazine/indexes/productindex.htm. ezine.ruspis.com/articles/finding_products_to_sell_on_ebay.html. forums.jrocks.com/index.php, topic equals 30.0, e-commerce, adding new products to sell. gcjm.com. globalgoods.com. globalization. Dead website, go to world of products. governmentcontractorsworld.com. govleaky.ion.com. gov-world.com, promotional products. GoWholesale.com. GPSWorld.com, GPS World Buyer's Guide, Global Positioning Systems. GR8HomeBuys.com. HKTDC.com/sourcing/industry. IHFC.com, International Home Furnishing Center. Infobank.com/tradmem.htm, trade point for Indian manufacturers, exporters and importers. Infoworld.com/product_guide. iqsdirectory.com. issainterclean.com, cleaning products. itcdc.com, International Trade Center. kcgiftmart.com. kitchenbathcenter.com. liquibiz.com. liquid@ion.com. made-in-china.com/showroom. mail-order-catalogs.info. manufacturersuppplier.com, metrologyworld.com/buyersguide/companies.asp, products and services for weight and measurements, michigangiftmart.com, mmart.com, Chicago, mmart.com/lamarty, moneymakingexperiment.com, mplsgiftmart.com, multichannelmerchant.com, newlaunches.com, newmart.net, newproductreviews.com, news.a1tcollectibles.com/finding-ebay-products.shtml, newyorkconnected.com/provider.htm, sell your products on New York State Shopping Mall, nmoa.org/products, nowreplica.com, replica watches, online business, dead website/od/shopping-cart/a/product-sourcing.htm, pacificdesigncenter.com, perfectauctionproducts.com, productfinder.com, productsfromnz.com/cellars, qualitybooks.com/importers.htm, qualitybookslibrary.com/importers.htm, trade buyer's guide, randburg.com, products and services in Europe, with hundreds of European import-export companies, rclassifieds.com, rendelitrade.com, roboticsonline.com/buyers_guide/search.cfm, seattlegiftcenter.com, seedworld.com, World Seed Trade Industry, seeds, simplejoe.com/business-5-places-where-you-can-find-new-products-to.asp, sitebuildingsystems.com/products_that_sell.html, smartstore.biz, smartstore.com, sell around the world, smithfam.com/news/oneproducts.html, sportsgearguide.com, superimportguide.com, textileworld.com, theauctiononboard.net/2005/09/how-to-find-products-to-sell-on-ebay.html, thegiftcenter.com, theshipper.com, timestrade.com, tprweb.com/public/254.cfm?sd=2, traders-business.com, ttnet.net, Asia, valuesetters.com, vermontcastings.com/content/buyer's guide, fireplace, hearth, and stove buyer's guide, webbuyersguide.com, webmasterfind.com/s_business_product.php, wholesale411.com, worldwidebrands.com, worldwidebrands.com/wwb/kh_freebookps.asp, how to find real wholesale products you can sell online, zoomintelligence.com/articles/product_development_sell_first.aspx, find products around the world. Books about world trade are at number 382, hashtag 658.84809 or HC 135 at the library. 1stworldtradeportal.com, accessinternationallocation.com, algomtl.com, an international import-export trade leads board. algomtl.com, import-export trade leads. allocationandwin.com, worldwide business and trade search engine. allproducts.com, asianconnections.com, bigpage.net, bizeurope.com, bizeurope.com/bsr/country/world.htm, biztrademarket.com, business.com/directory/government_and_trade/by_country, busytrade.com, china-suppliers.org, China suppliers, Chinese-suppliers-directory.com, commerce-database.com, diytrade.com/directory/global, diytrade.com/directory/global/by/products-list. doingbusinesssin.com. economist.com/countries, country briefings. ecvv.com, Chinese manufacturers and suppliers, importers and exporters. entrepreneur.com. entrepreneur.com/trade journals. entrepreneurs.net. expandglobal.com. export911.com. exportershow.com. firstworldtrade.com. gbmag.com, global business. gbn.com, global business network. gbw.net, global business web. globalbizdirectory.com. globalcontact.com, world products. globaldev.org, 800-965-1830. globalge.msu.edu/ibrd/ibrd.asp, the International Business Resource Desk. globalimporter.net. globaltraders.net. globeinvestor.com. going-global.com. hktdc.com, Hong Kong Trade Development Council. icbworldtrade.com. indiamart.com. internationalbusinessdirectory.com. internationaldirectory.biz, International Business Directory. intracen.org, International Trade Center. iod.com, Institute of Directors. tradehelper.or.kr, Trade Helper. made-in-china.com. manufacturers.com.tw, Taiwan. mnistore.com, U.S. Manufacturers Directories. masterseek.com, an international business search engine. mns.co.uk, merchant news syndication. onesource.com, OneSource business information. planetbiz.com. myperfectresume.com/intlbus.html. thomasregister.com, list of manufacturers. timestrade.com, global business directory, trade directory. trade.indiamart.com. trade.press-world.com. trade10.com. tradeaffiliates.com. tradecompass.com. trade-express.com. tradeget.com. tradegroup.com. tradehere.com. tradeholding.com. tradeholding.net, database of trading companies. tradeinfo.com. tradeleads.com. tradline.com. tradematch.co.uk. tradenet.chipnet.cz. tradenet.com. tradenet.com/links. tradeobservatory.org. tradeobservatory.org/library.cfm. tradepointsystems.com, import-export software for international trade. tradepointsystems.com/custom.htm, import-export software for international trade, freight forwarders. tradeport.com. tradeport.org. tradeport.org/countries. tradepost.com. tradeuk.wits.co.uk. tradeus.com. tradeworld.com. tradeworld.com, the source of international trade leads for suppliers, manufacturers, exporters. trade-world.org. tradeworlds.com. tradezone.com. trading.wmw.com. trading-wmc.com. ttnet.net, China manufacturers. world.wtca.org, World Trade Centers around the globe. worldtradeclub.net. worldtradefm.com. worldtraderef.com, your one-stop resource for trade information. worldwidetradeservices.net, locating, purchasing and shipping of goods to customers around the world, headquartered in Donalda, Alberta. WTCA.org, World Trade Center Association. International Chamber of Commerce. International Chamber of Commerce. 38 Cours Albert 1 ER. Paris, France F75008. 1-4953-2828. Fax, 1-4953-2859. iccwbo.org. iccwbo.org/index_court.asp, ICC International Court of Arbitration. Chapter 3. Find product websites to General Merchandise Centers. Use the following information to get ideas for products to sell. mmart.com. 7W New York Gift Mart. 7 West 34th Street. New York, New York 10001. 212-279-6063. 7WNewYork.com. America's Mart. 240 Peachtree Street Northwest. Number 2200. Atlanta, Georgia 30303. 404-220-2446. americasmart.com. Charlotte Merchandise Mart. 2500 East Independence Boulevard. Charlotte, North Carolina 28205. 704-377-5881. carolinasmart.com. Chicago Merchandise Mart. Merchandise Mart Properties Incorporated. 200 World Trade Center. Chicago, Illinois 60654. 800-677-6278. merchandisemart.com/mmart. Columbus Marketplace. 1999 West Belt Drive. Number 132. Columbus, Ohio 43228. 800-686 Mart, 6278. thecolumbusmarketplace.com. Dallas Market Center. 2100 Stemmons Freeway. Dallas, TX.75207. 214-655-6100. 800-325-6587. dallasmarketcenter.com. Denver Merchandise Mart. 451 East 58th Avenue. Number 4270. Denver, Colorado 80216-8470. 303-292-6278. denvermart.com. Gift Center Pavilion. 888 Brannan Street. San Francisco, California 94103. 415-437-6043. giftcenterpavilion.com. International Home Furnishings Center. 210 East Commerce Avenue. High Point, North Carolina 27260-5238. 336-887-1013. ihfc.com. Kansas City Gift Mart. 6800 West 115th Street. Overland Park, Kansas 66212. 800-950 Mart, 6278. kcgiftmart.com. LA. Mart. 1933 South Broadway. Los Angeles, California 90007. 800-526-2784. mmart.com/lamarty. Miami International Merchandise Mart. 777 Northwest 72nd Avenue. Miami, Florida 33136. 305-261-2900. miamimart.net. Michigan Gift Mart. 133 West Main Street. Northville, ML 48167. 800-886-6247. michigangiftmart.com. Minneapolis Gift Mart. 10301 Bren Road West. Minnetonka, Minnesota 55343. 612-932-7200. 800-626-1298. mplsgiftmart.com. New York Merchandise Mart. 41 Madison Avenue, 39th floor, NYC 10010. 212-686-1203. 41madison.com. Northeast Market Center. 1000 Technology Park Drive, Billerica, Massachusetts 01821. 781-275-7479. TheGiftCenter.com. Pittsburgh Expo Mart. 105 Mall Boulevard, Monroeville, Pennsylvania 15146. 412-856-8100. PGHExpoMart.com. Tupelo Furniture Market. 1879 North Coley Road, Tupelo, Ms. 38801. 662-842-4442. TupeloFurnitureMarket.com. Novelty product websites. If you're in sales, get product ideas here. npreview.info, new product review. AgainstTomorrowSky.com/noveltyproducts.html. Always.com, fun, educational. Barproducts.com, products for serving alcohol. Become.com. Business.com. CelestialNymph.com. CheapNovelty.com. ChinaSuppliers.alibaba.com. Computer4all.com/novelty products. Computer1.asp. Computers100.com/novelty products. Me sell lan eus. Computer1.asp. Desertgatherings.com, novelty products of the Southwest. Drugstore.com. Extremeglow.com, glow products. FlashingBlinkyLights.com. GadgetUniverse.com. GetSnagged.com. globalmarketinggroup.co.uk/novelty.htm. glowdistributors.com. hawkin.com. hiltontradingcorp.com/products/novelty.htm. kiowetiktok.com, clocks. leathermagic.com, furniture repair and care products. licenseplateworld.com. lightupthenet.com/products novelty. logolighters.com. lowvoltagelightinguk.co.uk. madeinchina.com. maexport.com. minimuse.biz. myimportstore.com. mykobebeef.com/noveltymeatproducts.asp. noveltybin.com. noveltycyberstore.com. noveltydiscount.com. novelty-gift.hypermart.net. noveltyproducts.co.uk. noveltysports.com. noveltytelephone.com. opentip.com. orientaltrading.com. originalhinokiproducts.com, unique items. originalphotoblankets.com, photo blankets, photo towels. p2pnet.net. saveoncloseouts.com. sixpix.com. snfnoveltyproducts.com. specproducts.com. sunbeltsports.com. sureglow.com, glow products. toyconnection.com. toystorico.com. trailabike.com. trophies.net. valuebuy.net. whatkinsonline.com. cheap stuff websites. business-opportunities.biz. ebay.com/hobbies/selling-cheap-stuff-on-ebay. wiki.answers.com/q/where_find_cheap_stuff_sell_ebay. ehow.com, how to find cheap stuff to resell on eBay. 3startwithsmc.com. amazingwebdeals.com. andysgarage.com. artistdesign7.com/free/freeastuff.html. bargainbug.com. bargaindog.com. bargainers.com. bargainfinder.com. bargainnews.com. bcbarter.com/classifieds.php. bf.cstar.ac.com, bargain finder. bizrate.com, bluefly.com, bottomdollar.com, cheap.betterwebdir.com, cheaptoys.com, cheapchristianstuff.com, cheaperthandirt.com, camping gear, cheapgenie.com/about.htm, cheapjoes.com, art materials, cheapstufflist.com, cheapwaresoutlet.com, colorfulimages.com, stationery, labels, decorations and gifts, consumerworld.org, click bargains, coolstuffcheap.com, craigslist.org, deals.com, discounttrade.com, dropshipdesign.com, e-centivs.com, eis.net/list, esmarts.com, everything-goes.com, estate sales, fleaplanet.com, footlog.com, freezehop.com, getshopping.com, internetshopper.com, intraders.com, liquidation.com, mrcheapstuff.com, noveltieswholesale.com, onatafree.com, onramp.net/goodstuff, onsale.com, outletbound.com, safebuy-from-china.com/wholesale, salesandbargains.com, saleseeker.com, samplesale.com, sell.com, sell-free.com, showetrades.com, slickdeals.net, surplus.net, surplus.net/Randell, surplus.net/Sam, surplusdirect.com, thefrugalshopper.com, tradeout.com, ultimateoutlet.com, upscale.com, warehouse.yahoo.com, warehousesales.com, wholesalecentral.com, wholesalecentral.com/Upton, wholesalewebdirect.com, wig9.com, yesman.com, zeeks.com,